Have you ever been hurt by someone and then regretted how you reacted? Maybe it was a close friend who betrayed your trust. Maybe it was someone you loved deeply who chose to walk away without explanation. Maybe it was a colleague who humiliated you in front of others. Or maybe it was a family member, someone who was supposed to protect you, who said something that cut right through you. Whatever it was, that pain is real, and I am not here to tell you it isn't. But here's what I am here to tell you. The way you respond to that pain will define your life far more than the pain itself ever will. Because how you react when someone hurts you says everything about who you are and everything about who you are becoming. The first thing you need to understand is this. Pain is instant, but your reaction is always a choice. The moment someone hurts you, your brain floods with emotion. Anger, shame, sadness, the urge to fire back, to defend yourself, to make them feel what you feel. It all hits at once. And that reaction feels justified, because in that moment it is. But here is what separates emotionally powerful people from everyone else. They do not act from that first wave of emotion. They pause. They breathe. They let the storm pass for just a few seconds before they decide how to move. Even 5 seconds of silence in a painful moment can completely change the outcome. That pause is not weakness. That pause is one of the most powerful things a human being can do, because in that pause, you are choosing your response instead of surrendering to your reaction. And that choice, that small, quiet choice, is where your real power lives. The second thing, stop trying to explain your pain to people who chose to hurt you. This is one of the most exhausting cycles people fall into. When someone hurts us, we desperately want them to understand how deeply it affected us. So we send long messages. We revisit the situation over and over. We try to make them see our perspective. We look for acknowledgement, for an apology, for some kind of closure that makes the pain feel worth something. But here is the hard truth. A person who hurt you intentionally and does not care will never give you the closure you are looking for. Every time you go back seeking that understanding, you are handing them the power to hurt you all over again. You are reopening the wound yourself. The most dignified response you can give is silence, not the silence of someone who is broken, the silence of someone who has decided that their peace is worth more than that conversation. Let your absence do the talking. Let your silence become the loudest thing they ever heard from you. Third, feel the pain fully, but refuse to live inside it permanently. There is a kind of false strength that tells you to suppress what you feel, to push it down, to act like it didn't happen, to smile through something that is genuinely breaking you. That is not strength, that is avoidance. And avoided pain never disappears. It just finds other ways to surface. Give yourself full permission to feel hurt. Sit with it. Let it move through you. Cry if you need to. Journal it out. Talk to someone you trust. But while you feel it, draw a line. Say to yourself, I will feel this completely, but I will not become this. This pain is passing through me. It is not moving in with me, because pain that is felt and processed becomes wisdom, but pain that is held onto indefinitely becomes a prison, and you end up serving a sentence for someone else's crime. Fourth, take every ounce of that pain and turn it into fuel. This is the step that changes lives. Think about every person who has ever risen above something devastating. Loss, betrayal, humiliation, rejection. What did they have in common? They did not waste the energy of their pain. They redirected it. That anger you feel, channel it into discipline. That sadness, Let it deepen your empathy and sharpen your focus. That feeling of being underestimated or dismissed, use it as rocket fuel to build something so undeniable that silence becomes your greatest statement. The most powerful form of revenge has never been retaliation. It has always been elevation. Work on yourself so relentlessly, grow so visibly, build so quietly, that one day the person who hurt you looks at your life and is forced to ask themselves why they ever let you go. Fifth, and finally, guard your peace like it is the most valuable thing you own, because it is. Not every person who tries to provoke you deserves your reaction. Not every situation that upsets you deserves your energy. Part of growing emotionally is learning to look at certain people, certain moments, and simply think, this is beneath me. I choose not to engage. There is something deeply powerful about a person who has been through real pain and still refuses to be broken, who absorbs the hit, straightens their spine, and keeps walking forward. That kind of person is not just strong, they are untouchable in the most beautiful way, because nothing on the outside can shake what has been built on the inside. Be that person. So when someone hurts you, here is what you do. 1. Pause before you react. Let the storm pass. 2. Stop seeking closure from people who don't deserve that conversation. 3. Feel the pain, process it, but do not make it your permanent address. 4. Redirect every bit of that energy into building the best version of yourself. 5. Protect your peace fiercely and keep moving forward without looking back. You were not put on this earth to be broken by people. You were built to grow through everything that tries to break you. Every person who has hurt you has unknowingly handed you a tool to become stronger, wiser, and more grounded than you were before. So the next time someone hurts you, don't collapse. Don't retaliate. Don't beg. Just rise. Quietly, powerfully, completely. If something in this video touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you are going through something right now, I want you to know you are not alone, and you are stronger than you think. Keep going.